This is Austin Keating with Refrigerated and Frozen Foods and BNP Media. With me today is the CEO of Vejii, a digital marketplace for vegan and plant-based products. Thanks for joining me today, Corey Zellickson. He's here today to talk about the launch of two-day shipping service, Vejii Express, and the growth that the company has been experiencing since its launch. Can you give our audience some background and history about Vejii?
Thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate it, and I'd be happy to give a little bit of background. Vejii is designed as a digital marketplace where you can go and have access to thousands of vegan products in one location. We found that the market still is quite fragmented, and while there's a lot of innovation happening and a lot of growth and a lot more mainstream products that are available in grocery stores, the amount of the offering, and especially for somebody that's vegan or interested in becoming vegan, the amount of what's available still in grocery stores pales in comparison to what we have available through our platform.
So direct-to-consumer shipping of cold and perishable foods and other goods has grown a lot over the past year. What factors are driving that popularity of the shipping option?
I think that there's been a great trend towards online ordering for groceries over the last year, especially with COVID to begin with. And also for people that are vegan, as I mentioned, there just really isn't the same amount of offering available through grocery stores. So here you can have access to so much more that you wouldn't be able to otherwise, because if it's not available in a grocery store, then it has to be shipped frozen to your door.
Can you take me through the steps of how an order is placed on Vejii Express and how products in that order are picked, packed, and shipped?
So right now we offer about 3,000 different vegan SKUs on the site. And there's a combination of integrations that we have that get products onto the site and to consumers. For the first part, we have relationships with large national distributors with huge databases of plant-based SKUs that ship direct to consumer. And typically with most e-commerce platforms, you'll see 80% of your sales coming from 20% of the SKUs. That's really common. So the bulk of the SKUs will be covered by these distribution relationships. But then the really important SKUs, and based on the data that we've looked at through our platform and based on the buying behavior, we understand that the most popular category of all the products that are offered in the platform are plant-based meat, dairy, and seafood. So in that respect, what we've done is we've really tried to take control over the logistics, shipping, and the user experience for those products. So that's where the frozen logistics platforms comes in. So all the most popular products that are available on the site get purchased through our relationship with UNFI, which is a multinational grocery distributor, and they get stocked in our warehouse in Austin. And we got a lot of feedback and looked at a lot of our competitors and the barriers to purchase and the amount of friction that consumers have when purchasing online. And one of the biggest things that people resound with was the estimated time for items to ship. And so like even when you go on Amazon and you buy something, right, and it'll tell you that this will ship by X date, right? And they're telling you that. And that's part of the issue that we've seen, is that people really want to know that when they're ordering something, it's going to ship quickly. And so that was the idea behind Vejii Express. So we are guaranteeing, so all the high volume SKUs, the ones that are most popular that we're carrying through our distribution center, we're guaranteeing that any item ordered from that offering of plant-based meat, dairy, and seafood will ship within 2 days from our warehouse. So that just gives consumers the confidence to know that when they're buying something, they're likely to get it a lot sooner, and there's not any ambiguity or unknowns related to that.
Okay, so how many food warehouses does Vejii Express have access to, and how else do you work with United Natural Foods International, UNFI?
Well, right now we're operating our own 3PL that's based in Austin, and it's shipping right across the country. Environmental sustainability is really important to us, so we're planning on, as our growth trajectory follows in this direction, we're planning on starting to set up regional distribution centers so that we can reduce the overall time for delivery to our consumers reducing our carbon footprint and the amount of packing material used. So right now we're working with the one warehouse that's shipping across the country through Vejii Express. That will be expanding very quickly into other regions. And when it comes to UNFI, generally speaking, they have different warehouses. So we're picking up inventory from their Texas warehouse now. And then when we're launched into a different state or a different region, we'll be buying from a different location. And the amount of data that we collect is really interesting too, because if we were to plop a warehouse into San Francisco or on the outskirts of the city to provide delivery within that area or even same day delivery, the specific offering of what we're including in that warehouse might be different than what we're offering out of the Austin warehouse. So the data collection side and the analysis of it really allows us to optimize the inventory offering, on a regional basis and really understanding what our customers need. And the other way that we also work with UNFI is through a subsidiary company of theirs called Honest Green. And Honest Green is one of our partners, which operates multiple warehouses and does direct-to-consumer shipping as well. So right now we're using double recycled cardboard boxes with recyclable liners and either gel packs or dry ice. We're coming out with new branded Vejii boxes that will have all that incorporated into it. And so we're trying to be as environmentally friendly as possible while understanding that we are shipping products across the country. So we're very cautious to make sure that items are being delivered and still frozen when they arrive and not thawed. But then the intention again is to expand distribution regionally so we can reduce our carbon footprint and reduce the amount of materials, ice packs, and liners that are required to go into all of these packages.
So how do you see Vejii Express evolving in 2021 and beyond? What areas do you see for growth for the company?
I think that we're going to be focused heavily on the US markets. Our goal is to further mainstream plant-based products and provide greater access to them to the general population. We're super excited. You'll see Vejii a lot more in upcoming in mainstream media. And, we encourage brands that are interested in joining. Like we offer a vendor portal on Vejii. So any brand that's interested, that's a startup, for example, and they're looking to gain national access, they can direct list their products on our website and get access to customers across the country instantaneously. So that's one really big portion that we didn't touch on is our ability to help local startups. And there is a lot of really innovative companies in this space right now. We have the ability to offer them access to a market across the country as they're ramping up, and online grocery delivery is just trending upwards as well. So any companies that are out there, or any of your viewers that are in the space developing or manufacturing plant-based products that are interested in having them listed, I'd encourage them definitely to reach out.
Okay. Well, you can find out more at shopvejii.com. That's Vejii, Vejii.com. Appreciate your time, Corey. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.